Have you ever wondered if it's possible to be both wealthy and happy? Our society sends us mixed messages. One side tells us to hustle, build wealth, and climb the ladder. The other tells us that money is the root of all evil and that true happiness comes from letting go of worldly ambitions. It can feel like you have to choose one path at the expense of the other. But what if there's a third path? What if wealth and happiness aren't two opposing forces, but two skills that can be learned and mastered together? Today, we're diving into the mind of one of Silicon Valley's most respected thinkers, Naval Ravikant, through the book The Almanack of Naval Ravikant. This isn't a traditional book written by Naval himself. It was compiled by Eric Jorgensen, who spent years collecting Naval's wisdom from podcasts, essays, and tweets to create a user's manual for a well-lived life. This is a guide to getting rich without getting lucky and getting happy without sacrifice. Part 1. Building Wealth, the Science of Getting Rich. Naval's philosophy on wealth creation is a complete departure from the work hard for 40 years model. It's a system built on unique skills and leverage. It starts with developing specific knowledge. This is not something you can learn in a classroom. It's a unique intersection of your innate talents, your personal passions, and your unique life experiences. If society can train someone to do what you do, they can train someone to replace you. Specific knowledge is the thing that only you can do. A perfect example is Bill Watterson, the creator of the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes. He combined world-class artistic talent, a deep interest in philosophy, and a unique sense of childhood wonder to create something no one else could. That is specific knowledge. Next, you need accountability. This means taking risks under your own name. When you attach your name and reputation to your work, whether it's a podcast, a company, or a product, you have skin in the game. This not only makes you perform better, but it also ensures you are rewarded when things go right. With specific knowledge and accountability, you then apply leverage. Leverage is the force multiplier for your judgment. There are 4 kinds. 1. Tools, like a lumberjack using a chainsaw instead of an axe. 2. People, hiring others to execute on your vision. 3. Capital, using money to make more money. But the most powerful forms of leverage today are permissionless leverage, code, and media. Anyone can write code or create media, like a podcast or a book, that can work for them while they sleep. This is how the new generation of wealthy is being created. Finally, Naval's mantra is impatience with actions, patience with results. When you decide to do something, do it now. Inspiration is perishable, but once you've acted, be incredibly patient. Building great things takes time. Your approach should be like a lion. Sprint with intense focus when you're inspired, then rest, reassess, and repeat. Part 2. Finding Happiness, the Art of a Peaceful Mind. Naval's approach to happiness is as radical as his approach to wealth. He argues that happiness is a skill. It's not something that happens to you. It's a choice you make and a skill you develop, just like nutrition or fitness. You can train your mind. When you spill your morning coffee, you can choose to see it as a sign of a bad day, or you can choose to see it as a trivial, meaningless event. You control the inner narrator. He believes happiness is a state of gratitude. If you can be grateful in every moment, you will be happy. As he famously says, if you're not happy with a coffee, you won't be happy with a yacht. Happiness starts with appreciating the small things you have right now. This leads to a powerful insight. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. When your mind is constantly fixated on the future, the next promotion, the bigger house, the perfect relationship, you are robbing yourself of peace in the present. The key is to pick one single overriding desire and let the rest go. For Naval, happiness is the absence of suffering. It is the state you are in when nothing is missing. He redefines retirement not as an age, but as the moment you stop sacrificing today for an imaginary tomorrow. When your present day is complete in and of itself, you are retired. Part 3. Other key principles for a well-lived life. Naval offers several powerful mental models for navigating life. On decision-making, he has 3 rules. If you can't decide, the answer is no. In a world of abundant options, only say a definitive yes to the things that truly excite you. If you have 2 equal choices, pick the one that's harder in the short term. Your brain is wired to avoid short-term pain, so the harder path often has the greater long-term reward. Choose the option that leads to long-term peace of mind. On learning, his advice is simple. Read what you love until you love to read. He stresses the importance of reading foundational books in science, math, and philosophy, because those contain the timeless principles. He also emphasizes direction over speed. It's better to move slowly and deliberately in the right direction than to run fast in the wrong one. As the Navy SEALs say, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. And finally, on wealth, you must accept that it is a positive force. If you secretly resent wealth, it will elude you. You have to believe that it's possible to create wealth ethically by providing value to others. The Almanack of Naval Ravikant is a dense and profound guide to redesigning your life around the twin pillars of wealth and happiness. It teaches that wealth is not about a high salary. It's about owning assets that earn for you, giving you freedom. And happiness is not a destination to be reached after you're successful. It's a skill you can practice every single day, right now. It's about learning to use leverage, making better decisions, and most importantly, managing your desires to find peace in the present moment. If this deep dive into the philosophy of wealth and happiness has sparked something in you, you're in the right place. That's what we do here at the Book Whisperer. We break down powerful, life-changing books to give you the tools you need to solve real-world problems. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next breakdown.